For the introduction, we will analyze the performance of the Bank Kerjasama Rakyat Malaysia for 10 years in the annual report. So, in this assignment, we analyze about profitability ratio, liquidity ratio, risk and solvency ratio, suggestion and solution about this performance. Return on asset or ROA for Bank Kerjasama Rakyat Malaysia from 2013 to 2019 for the 7 years show a significant decrease of 1.14%. Is due to high management costs such as maintenance costs and marketing costs that caused a decrease in ROA because it reduced the net profit earned on the asset. Then increased by 0.18% in 2021 due to the manager's efficiency in managing his company. But in 2022, it will decrease again by 0.10% due to the pandemic problem that happened in the previous year. Next, we proceed to return on equity or ROE. In 2013, the ROE was relatively high at 29.60%. From 2040 to 2070, there was a steady decline in ROE until it remained above 18%. The decline continued into 2018, 2019 and 2020, which ROE decreased to around 60 to 70%. This decline trend in ROE over the years suggests that the bank profitability relative to its equity has been decreased. Next, return on deposit or ROD. In 2013, the ROD was exceptionally high at 221.61%, indicate the bank generates significant returns relative to its deposit base. From 2014 to 2016, there was a notable decline in ROD. In 2017, there was a future decline until the ROD remained relatively high compared to later years. There was a rebound in 2018, which ROD increased to 98.98%. In 2019 and 2020, ROD surveyed significant research value above 120%, indicate improved efficiency in utilizing deposit to generate returns. However, this trend received in 2021 and 2022, which ROD decreased in 106.73% and 86.28%.
Bank Rakyat's profit margin was stable in 2013 and 2014. In 2015 and 2016 dropped by 49%. Then recovered from 2017 to 2031, indicating improved cost and expense management. However, there was a decrease in 2013 too. Bank Rakyat's profit expense ratio increased by 7.62% in 2014, showing strong performance, but then saw declines from 2015 to 2018, and again in 2019 to 2020, indicating reduced profitability. There was some recovery in 2021 until 2032, but not to previous high levels.
Bank Rakyat's current ratio shows significant fluctuation over the years. The current ratio was below 1 from 2013 to 2016, dropping to 0.85 times in 2017, indicating more short-term liabilities than assets. After that, the ratio improved and stabilized above 1, showing strong liquidity and enough current asset to meet obligation. Bank Rakyat's loan deposit ratio, indicating the percentage of loan financed by deposit, remains stable at 85 to 86% from 2013 to 2016. It slightly decreased in 2017 and further to around 82% in 2018. The ratio increased in 2019 and stabilized from 2020 to 2022, suggesting increased deposit and potentially more funds available for lending. The cash-to-deposit ratio of Bank Rakyat showed a general decline from 2013 to 2022, indicating decreasing liquidity. The ratio was stable at around 2 to 3% from 2013 to 2017, peaked at 4.49% in 2014, and then dropped to its lowest at 0.94 in 2020. There was slight increase to around 2% in 2019 and 2022, but overall, the bank maintained low liquidity asset during these years. Bank Rakyat's quick ratio was slightly below 1 from 2013 to 2016, indicating insufficient quick asset. It dipped to 0.85 times in 2017 but improved steadily from 2018 to 2022, reaching 1.26 times. This showing better liquidity and financial health, with the bank having enough quick asset to cover its short-term obligation in recent years.
Bank Rakyat's debt equity ratio started low in 2013 and increased in 2014, then gradually decreased from 2015 until 2018. It remained stable until 2019 and 2020 with fluctuations in 2021 until 2022, indicating a balanced approach between debt and equity for growth.
Another ratio is debt to total assets. In 2013, the value increased from 1.82% to 3.39% in 2014. This is because Bank Rakyat has made more loans to finance bank's operations. Next, in 2020 to 2022, debt to total assets also showed an increase in those years with a value of 2.37%, 2.87%, and finally 3.44%. This increase due to Bank Rakyat assuming a larger debt. Next is the equity multiplier ratio. Based on this graph, we can see that Bank Rakyat experienced an increase in the equity multiplier ratio from 2013 to 2022. It shows a rather sharp increase for 10 consecutive years. The increase is due to the bank relying more on debt to finance its assets than using the available share capital. This shows that Bank Rakyat has been exposed to higher financial risk due to increased debt levels. Another ratio is debt to total assets. In 2013, the value increased from 1.82% to 3.39% in 2014. This is because Bank Rakyat has made more loans to finance bank's operations. Next, in 2020 to 2022, debt to total assets also showed an increase in those years with a value of 2.37%, 2.87%, and finally 3.44%. This increase due to Bank Rakyat assuming a larger debt. Here are some suggestions that Bank Rakyat can do to ensure that the bank's current financial ratio is in good condition. Bank Rakyat can improve the ratio by managing costs, perform complete management, improve risk management, increasing profitability, doing strategic planning, focusing on diversification of revenue and operational efficiency. In the liquidity ratio, Bank Rakyat has remained stable for 10 years. To maintain its performance, Bank Rakyat can increase shareholders' fund, pay liabilities while competing for long-term deposits, increase cash reserve, and manage assets efficiently. Thus, Bank Rakyat can attract investors and convince creditors more effectively. Lastly, Bank Rakyat can improve risk and solvency ratio by making efficient equity management, continuous monitoring, reduce debt, and make strategic investment. Hence, this suggestion can increase the stability of the ratio and ensure that the Bank Rakyat is always on the right track.
Strategic partnerships and alliance. Bank Rakyat can collaborate with fintech and takaful providers to expand product offerings and reach new customers. With these joint ventures, it can strengthen operations and increase direct profits for Bank Rakyat. Cost-saving initiative. Bank Rakyat needs to prioritize the analysis of expenses by reviewing all costs, including fixed and variable costs. In addition, Bank Rakyat needs to constantly monitor expenses, analyze financial flows, adjust strategies for cost reduction, and make continuous improvements. Monitor the liquidity ratio periodically. Bank Rakyat needs to implement an effective cash flow forecasting tool and update it regularly to monitor the bank's financial situation. By closely monitoring cash flow, Bank Rakyat can identify cash flow that occur to maintain the company's liquidity and detect any potential issues yearly. Create a contingency fund. Bank Rakyat needing to withdraw part of its profit to create a contingency fund is a proactive way to plan for disaster. The fund acts as a financial safety net, helping banks deal with unexpected setbacks without affecting their liquidity. Maintaining adequate liquid assets. In order to ensure that Bank Rakyat has sufficient cash, short-term deposit, and marketable securities to cover immediate needs, an appropriate amount of liquid asset must be available to survive possible liquidity. Establish a robust risk management framework. Bank Rakyat needs to provide a comprehensive risk management framework to reduce various risks such as market risk, financial risk, liquidity risk, and operational risk. By doing this, Bank Rakyat is able to safeguard its performance from failing due to excessive risk. Capital adequacy. One way to evaluate the amount of capital need to withstand different economic downturns and advancement in the banking sector is to do regular stress tests and examine the capital assessment for the stability of the organisation. For Rakyat to continue being able to take on risk and obey to legal and regulatory requirements, it must have enough capital.
Bank Rakyat saw declining profitability from 2013 to 2022 despite improvement in 2021. While liquidity management improved after 2018, they are concerned about the rising debt to asset ratio and increased risk appetite. To enhance performance, the bank should prioritize cost efficiency, revenue diversification and robust risk management.